My guest is Prince Fielder. You know him well. If you're a fan of the Milwaukee Brewers, one of the greatest power hitters the organization has ever seen. He will be back at American Family Field on July 25th, taking some swings again in the home run derby, the alumni home run derby. Prince, as we record this, the All-Star game has just happened. The home run derby has just happened. You, of course, have won two of those, two home run derbies. Kind of curious what goes through your head when you watch them now. Are you are you a little bummed that you're not out there? Is it kind of cool to watch this event that you've won a couple times? What are you thinking as you're watching those guys swing for the fences?
I like watching it. It's a little different than the ones I did. I mean, I did this type my last year in 2015, but I don't know. I think I'm old school. I like just seeing guys hit home runs and seeing how far they go. I'm not, I don't really care about the time so much, but it's very exciting. I think it's a little more exciting than mine, but like I said, I'm into seeing the seeing how far the balls go.
What is the key to winning a home run derby? What advice would you give somebody going through that that event?
Uh, I mean, I don't think there's much advice besides try to get a good pitch and hit it out. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think just that. Once you get in the rhythm, try to just stay in that rhythm. I mean, I don't know. I think I think you have to do a home run derby first to actually understand what the feeling is, and then I think after that, then you can have a plan. You know what I mean? I think the first one, you just got to go there and see what it's like.
There was a video circulating not that long ago of you taking some swings in Alabama at that
Yeah.
East West game. I'm kind of curious how you got connected with that, and if this is something you've done before, that you've participated in home run derbies since your playing days ended.
Yeah, I did the one last year. They had the same East West game last year at Cooperstown.
Right.
I did that one. Yeah, but those are the only two times I swung the bat in my whole retirement. So I swung it those two times. That's about it.
Do you prepare for those? I mean, and I guess the extension is, will you be preparing for this one in
Uh,
Milwaukee to do an interesting?
Probably not. I mean, I play tennis, so that's about all the. That's
Nice.
about it. I mean, no, I'm not. I mean, it's not I might swing off the tee, but as far as like preparing, like, no, I don't need. I mean, no, probably not.
That's fine. Just go out there and hit it.
Yeah.
Uh, how does this impact you? How was your neck injury? Because I guess for me, seeing the old fashioned violent Prince Fielder swing, you
I
wonder.
mean, yeah. I mean, when someone says I have 10 swings, the next fine, but 162 game schedule, no chance.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Uh, as you I mean, would you consider yourself one of the favorites coming into Milwaukee? Like I watched you swing at
I
the.
guess, yeah. I mean, I think so, but I think it's more about just having some fun. I mean, I don't think. I mean, I'm not taking it that serious. You seem to be serious, like real. But I'm just, I'm coming to have fun, hit a couple homers, make a couple fans cheer. I mean, if I win, I win. But I think, being around the guys and having us out there, I think that's the big point. Just, having the fans enjoying seeing us old people hit some homers.
Not that old. You guys are younger than me. The who's your primary competition, or maybe a better question is, who are the guys you're really excited to see when you come back to Milwaukee here?
Oh, everybody. I mean, Bronny, Bill Hall. I mean, Corey. I mean, all those are my friends. So everyone, I'm excited to see everyone.
Your son Jadyn, now a member of the Brewers organization, he has your swing, man. I don't know how
Mm,
it clearly was passed down. How
mm.
what are you able to watch some of his games? Like, how do you sort of stay in touch with what he's doing? And
I mean, it's my son, so he calls me pretty a lot. So I
yep.
mean, he calls me about, at least shoot. I try to give him some space because he's growing up. But I mean, he calls me almost every other day, or we'll text or whatnot. So yeah, I've been keeping up with him a lot and just staying with him. Just whenever he needs, he doesn't need much help. I think he's kind of doing it on his own. So I'm just glad to see how he's going about his career and how serious that he is about it. So it's been a joy to be a part of.
And I believe your son Haven is going to San Diego State. Is that right? Is that next fall?
Yes, as of now, yes, I think so. I think he might be transferring, but let me hold off. But yeah, San Diego State as of now.
Okay. So what else for Bruce fans who want to know what you're up to now? But you've got two kids playing baseball at a pretty high level. What else have you been doing here in retirement?
Nothing. That's
Nothing.
just not nothing at all. Just watching them play and staying out the way. That's about it, man. Just relaxing.
That sounds fantastic. I would like
Yes,
to do that.
it's great. It's wonderful.
One of your old teammates, Rickie Weeks, is now associate manager here with the Milwaukee Brewers. So you'll get to
Mm.
see I am disappointed that he will not be participating in the home run derby. He hit some prodigious ones,
Right.
some of the very same game as you. Are you surprised that he's here, that he is at this position in his career where he's he's kind of number two on the depth chart here in the coaching
Yeah.
rank of the Brewers?
I'm not surprised. No, I don't think so. I think I mean, obviously it's a great choice to have him on the team. I mean, he was one of, he's one of the guys, one of the one of the best players for the Brewers have had. So I mean, anytime you can get the guys who played before to come back and be a part of the team, I think it's always a great thing. So I'm just really happy for him.
One of the guys I would like to see in the derby, who I don't believe will be here, is CC Sabathia.
You want to see him hit in the Derby?
I do,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
I bet you could still strike some guys out too if he
Yeah,
wants.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
I want to know what you remember about him when he joined the team, because obviously he's got his Hall of Fame induction coming up soon. He always speaks very highly of you and Rickie and the other guys that were in that Brewers clubhouse. What sticks out when you think of his time in Milwaukee in 2008?
Oh man, it was legendary. I mean, not so much how good he was doing. I think just him going out there every 3 days. That's like that's something guys weren't doing. And then for him to do it for a team that he didn't know if he was going to sign long term with us. So for him to do that on the year, his contract year, to go out there and push himself like that was very it helped us get to the playoffs. So I mean, I'm forever grateful for him to come out there and really put his body on the line and try to see how far we can go. And he did that. And it's truly legendary.
Man, I'm still holding out hope that he shows up and then he ends up taking some swings. I don't think so. But I want to talk about some of the home runs from your career that you remember specifically. But going back to this particular event that the Brewers are holding, when they approached you, I mean, was that an automatic yes? Or I guess this is a first of its kind thing. So I don't know how much of the details were crystallized when they first came to you, but how
Uh,
did they come together?
Yeah, they just text me. I did ask what the format was. I said if it was more of like the old school one, because the new one I can't do that one. That's just that's dangerous for me. So I asked what kind of format, and they said it was more like the old one. So I said yeah, that's no problem. But as far as the timed and I can't,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try that.
Yeah, when you say new one, you mean where there's a clock on you. It's not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
that
that's not
number.
even no.
Yeah, the format does change quite a bit. They try to keep it fresh and so sometimes a
Mm,
little hard to follow. So this one may be a little
mm.
more stripped down. Okay, so the home runs of your career that Brewers fans remember, I wonder if you're reminiscing with people talking about the great home runs of your career, I wonder which ones you go to first. I wonder if the inside the park home runs are the ones that maybe come up immediately. But what is it? What's number one on your personal home run highlight reel when you were with the Milwaukee Brewers?
Shoot. I mean, I guess the walk off one's pretty good. The walk off one, we all came to home play. I think that one's probably the most one I think about, just because that's the most one brought up to me. So, yeah,
Yeah.
probably that one. Yeah,
When you were if you remember scripting that one, that was 2009 against the Giants, the bowling ball celebration. Uh,
yeah,
did you know that would cause ripples? The Giants didn't love it. The Brewers fans adore it. But
yeah.
I don't know if you knew in the moment that was going to be so celebrated. That was going to be the thing for you.
I guess. Well, I know people didn't like it, but once I saw it on the MLB TV, I was like, oh well, they gotta wear it, because I mean, if it's on MLB TV, it's part of the MLB now. So, but yeah, I saw, I guess people were aggravated, but I mean, you know, they'll be all right.
I love it.
Yeah.
I can't believe they hit you with a pitch the following spring trading. That is
Oh well, they picked the right guy. He didn't throw too hard, so it was
no,
good.
that's true. Barry Zito. Yeah, that is true. The inside the park homers are pretty cool though. The fact that you have two of those in your
Mhm.
career,
Right.
do those stick out for you as well?
Sure. I mean, the fact that I'm not a speedster and I have two inside the parkers, that's definitely a pretty cool thing. I
Yeah,
mess with my older son a lot. He's fast, so I always tell him, joke around with him. But yeah, those two stick out. But I think the celebration was probably the
sure.
best.
What do you remember about that first home run? Do you still have that ball, the home run? Speaking of Rickie Weeks, he hits his first home
Oh,
run.
yeah, I have it somewhere. I don't know, if stuff gets, I never was the one to like keep a lot of stuff like that, but it's somewhere in the house. But yeah, that was a good day. That was a lot of fun, hitting the home run that day with Rick. I think that was just a special moment.
And
Yeah,
then
me and Rick went deep the same day, right? Yeah,
that's right, against the
yeah,
Twins,
yeah,
2005.
yeah, yeah. That was special. That was really cool.
And then your second home run's a walk-off winner against Pittsburgh. I think that's
Yeah,
it's Jose Mesa who gave up Robin Yount's 3,000th hit. So there's a
yeah,
link to more Brewers history right there.
yeah.
What about your speaking of the All-Star game that just happened? What do you remember about that experience? Homering in Arizona, winning MVP. I know there was some controversy because you were the captain for the home run derby that year. There was a whole thing. What sticks out about that? I think that's 2011. What was that one like for you?
It was cool. I mean, all the All Star games are just, me and my boys. I think that sticks out the most because those are, one of the main reasons why I wanted to go, just for them, and do the home run derby, just because that's the only reason why they wanted to go. So that was just, anytime I did that, that was just always the main focus was just them and seeing how much fun they were having. So that's what sticks out there. And, when I won the MVP, the All Star game MVP that year, uh, what was that in Arizona?
Yeah, the
I
freebie.
just remember my boys fighting with the trophy, kind of. So they were both young, so that was a good, that's good memories there too. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What do you think of this last one where Kyle Schwarber gets the All-Star Game MVP for this new format that they had to settle the tie versus Pete Alonso hitting one in the
And
game? What do you think about that?
I think it's cool. I mean, shoot, I think anything new is always cool. I'm not going to be the old guy who has a problem with change. So I think everything they're doing in baseball is obviously working, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
All right, last question. Just how do you summarize your time in Milwaukee when you're asked what really resonates for you for those many
Yeah,
years?
you've got some good questions that I've never been really asked, but shoot, I don't know. I think the time in Milwaukee is definitely like I would say more like a family experience, just because, like you said, with Ricky, I mean, me and Corey, both our kids kind of learned how to crawl at the same time, type
Sure.
stuff, and I mean, we just kind of all grew up together while also having families at the same time. So I think there was just more of a yeah, like a family, just more of a. Not that it's not like that on other teams. I just think when you come up with guys through the minor leagues like that, and I think it's a little more closer knit.
All right, Prince Fielder, slugger for the Milwaukee Brewers, one of the greats in franchise history. He'll be back July 25th. Thank you for joining me, sir. I really appreciate it.
All right, brother.